sun was beginning to set behind the city skyline, casting a warm orange glow over the bustling streets. Inside their secret hideout, a cozy, hidden room behind the stage of their girl band rehearsals, the three girls, Ari, Kyla, and Trisa, sat around a cluttered table strewn with maps, books, and gadgets. Their faces were a mixture of determination and concern. Ari, the confident leader with bright eyes, looked at her friends. "We need to find Scout. She's the only one who can tell us where Roxanne is hiding. Without her, we're flying blind." Kyla, the tech genius of the group, nodded. "I've been trying to track her signals, but she's been off the grid. Maybe she's somewhere safe, or maybe she's hiding from Roxanne's spies." Trisa, the quiet but insightful one, flipped through a worn journal filled with notes and sketches. "Scout always knows more than she lets on. If she's willing to talk, she'll tell us what we need to know." Suddenly, a faint shimmer of light appeared in the corner of the room. Out of it stepped Scout, a small, energetic girl with a mischievous grin and sparkling eyes. She looked around quickly before speaking. "You found me," Scout said with a grin. "Sorry I've been off the radar. Roxanne's spies are everywhere. But I've got some news for you." The girls leaned in eagerly. "Roxanne's hiding somewhere deep in the old city ruins," Scout explained. "It's a place no one goes anymore. Abandoned buildings, underground tunnels, the works. That's where she's setting up her base." Kyla frowned. "How do we get there? It's dangerous, and we don't know what traps or villains she's got waiting." Scout's eyes twinkled. "That's why you need to be prepared. Roxanne's sending her minions to test you. When they come, you've got to be ready to transform and fight." Ari clenched her fists. "We're ready. We've trained for this. We won't let her win." Scout nodded approvingly. "Good. But remember, once you find her, you'll need to be quick. Roxanne's got a secret weapon, something she's been hiding in that underground lair. We need to find out what it is." Kyla looked at her gadgets and then at the map Scout had brought. "So, our first step is to locate her exact hideout. Then, we need to prepare for a fight and find that magical book I've heard about, rumored to hold the key to defeating her once and for all." Trisa closed her journal with a determined look. "And after that, we'll find the magical castle where Roxanne might be hiding. We need to be ready for anything." The girls exchanged determined glances. It was time to act. The next morning, the girls packed their gear, specialized weapons, gadgets, and supplies, ready for their adventure. Kyla had created a portable scanner to detect underground tunnels, while Trisa packed her spellbook and some protective charms. Ari carried her signature sword, just in case. They set out toward the old city ruins, a place shrouded in mystery and danger. The streets were eerily quiet, and the buildings looked like they hadn't been touched in decades. As they approached the outskirts, the air grew colder, and an unsettling silence settled over them. "Stay alert," Ari whispered. "Roxanne's spies could be anywhere." Suddenly, from the shadows, a group of shadowy figures emerged, Roxanne's minions, cloaked in dark robes and glowing eyes. They moved swiftly, blocking the girls' path. "Looks like we've got company," Kyla said, her fingers already working on her gadgets. The minions lunged forward, but the girls were ready. Ari transformed into her battle form, her armor shimmering as she wielded her sword. Kyla activated her energy shield, and Trisa summoned a protective barrier from her magic. The fight was intense but brief. The girls fought with skill and teamwork, defeating the minions and pushing forward into the tunnels beneath the ruins. Once inside, Scout's words proved true. The tunnels were labyrinthine, twisting and turning in every direction. Using Kyla's scanner, they navigated through the darkness, following faint traces of Roxanne's energy signature.